This chili will fill up your hungry eaters, and it doesn't take all day to cook. Cy Foster is joining me with a no-soak, family-friendly chili. Great to have you always in our kitchen, my friend. What do you mean no soak?
So traditionally, when you're cooking hard beans like this, you have to soak them overnight, or you have to simmer them for a long time. And so this is revolutionary.
How so? What makes it so revolutionary? How do we get there?
So we're using the Instant Pot.
There it is. There it is. The shiny toy every woman got in her Christmas stocking.
I know. I was so surprised because this year, I thought, oh, maybe people are over it this year. Oh. I think more people got them this year than last year.
We're actually doing over on our Instagram feed an Instagram exclusive Instant Pot series. You participated in that, I know, a couple weeks ago. I saw it, and you've got an e-cookbook in the works.
I do.
That's
it's
how
almost
big it
finished.
is.
Yeah. So it's really exciting. But the Instant Pot is so great, and so many of us have beans in our dry storage, right? And I mean, I've had them for years, and what do you do with them? They are, I mean, I think it's kind of difficult because I've had problems, and I cook a lot, but I mean, we're talking about soaking them, tending them on the stove, making sure that all the water doesn't come out of them, and have them burn. I've had that happen before. I mean, it's a long process to get something that's this hard hydrated to the point where you can eat it.
Where it's soft.
So, so this is so nice because you're cooking it with high pressure, high heat, and instead of hours and hours, like 8 to 10 hours or overnight, it's start to finish, it's like a 2-hour process. And we're talking about active cooking prep time, maybe 10 minutes.
Isn't that crazy?
So, yeah.
This is life-changing.
So
I get it. In the kitchen, I totally get it. Okay, show us how to put this together.
Okay, so all you do with this is you go ahead and you brown the beef inside, or you can use ground turkey if you want, or you can make this meatless. Okay. But you do it inside of the pan. And the Instant Pot, one of the things I love about it is you can saute right in the Instant Pot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you don't have to make another pan dirty. This is a really heavy stainless pot. Okay. This isn't turned on right now, so, but you can brown the beef in this. You can take it out if you want, or you can just leave it in there. And then it's just a process of dumping things in. Okay. So you want to use a little bit of oil, even if you've done the beef. I take the fat out, which I've already done, and then you add a little bit of oil. And the reason why you add oil is you want to prevent foaming of the beans. So once the beans start getting pressurized, they foam a little bit.
Sounds dangerous, doesn't it? Foaming, prevent foaming of the beans.
Yes. Foaming of the mouth, foaming of the beans. Anyway, so you just want to make sure that you use a little bit of oil, and I use olive oil. It's just a couple tablespoons.
After you've cooked the meat, drained the...
Take the grease off, and then you just start dumping everything in here. And this is so nice, too, because really, if you're having kids help you with making dinner, which I think is a huge tip, if you want your kids to eat what you're making, have them help, because they're more likely to eat something or try it if they participated in putting it together.
Amy has just started to insert herself in the kitchen. I kind of love it, kind of not. Depends on what I'm making, but it is fun to get them involved. They are way more invested come dinner time. She wants to eat what she's helped create.
They're so proud of it. Yeah. And so, I have people tell me, oh, my kids would never eat broccoli, or they'd never eat this or that. And I think, well, you need to involve them a little bit.
Make them cook the broccoli.
Super simple. Okay, so let's just start dumping in. Yes. So you don't do anything with the beans except for dump them into the pot. Nice. So these are dry beans. Right. Check. And you could also use pinto beans here. Okay. A lot of people have stored pinto beans. Okay. Okay, a can of chopped or crushed tomatoes, and you want to leave all of the juice in too. Okay. And if it's summertime and you want to make this and you've got fresh tomatoes, you just want to measure this out, so it's about 3 cups of juicy tomatoes and liquid together. Okay. And then we're gonna dump this in. This is the chicken broth. You can do that, and I'll put a little bit of the oil in. Go ahead and dump that in.
All of it?
Yep.
Here it goes.
Yep, it's either 2 cans or one of these boxes.
And I'm filling fresh what? Onions?
Yep, and then we're gonna put the fresh onions in. We've got a few spices we're gonna throw in. This is a super basic recipe, and I did it this way because it's just salt, pepper, chili powder, a little bit of oregano. That can go in as well. All of it? Yep, just throw it in. Okay. And you do want quite a bit of salt because you want to make sure that those beans are salted enough, because there's no flavoring on them. I brought this can of beans because if you use a can of beans like this that are pre-cooked, soaked beans ready to go, these already have salt on them, so you would reduce the salt a little bit. But this is what you're replacing. You're using dried beans instead of a canned bean that's already pre-cooked.
Gotcha. All right, a minute left, Cy. How long do you cook this for?
Okay, so we just put this all in, and then we're going to turn it on. And when you turn the Instant Pot on, it makes a little Let's
heard
see
it.
if we
I
can
heard
get
it during
Yeah.
the break.
It makes a little, it kind of sings to you. So
Okay.
once you get this lid on, it kind of sings to you.
It lets you know it's ready to perform.
Well, now why isn't it going on right now?
Because we're staring at you and wanting it to work.
I know. Oh, okay, got it on the wrong way. But anyway, it'll make a little noise and it will kind of sing to you to say that it's sealed on there. Super simple. You just put it to the sealing position. You turn it on, let it go.
I can't wait to try it. Thank you so much. When is
you're
that
welcome.
e-cookbook coming out?
It should be done in the next month.
No pressure. We're just tapping our toes.
The next 2 weeks to a month.
You can get, in the meantime, recipes like this on her website, A Bountiful Kitchen. We will link you over from the Studio 5 recipe page to make it easy. Thank you so much.
Thanks.